No, I just look them over, not click them, not click the
I see.
websites to see them. Sorry for that.
I see. I see. But it is better to actually work on them from now so that you can be well familiar in using them later on. So practice, it is fun. Like it is fun. You have a source that can get you any book or any resource that you desire. You just need to do some practice. Yes. So train
Yes, of
yourself,
course.
do some
Inshallah.
practice, and train yourself to use these websites from the second year. Yes. So you won't have a lot of
Inshallah.
problems using them later on. How about the
Uh,
essay?
can you give us a simple homework, maybe a choiceable one that's without any degree, so we can look them over and apply what we have learned on them?
Oh, okay. How about searching a book about essay writing?
About what?
About essay writing.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds fair.
Okay.
Okay,
Try
I
to search
will.
articles, books about essay writing. Yes.
Inshallah, inshallah,
See what's going on instead of going to usual Google search.
inshallah. I will.
Yeah.
That sounds fair. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, um, mentioning the devil. How about the essay? Have you read something about essay writing? What is an essay? Starting from that. We are today are going to be in more detail about essay writing, more specifically the structure of essay, starting from the introduction. But I need to know how far you can define an essay. What is an essay?
May I, Professor?
Yes, Muhammad, go ahead.
Hello, Professor. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much, Muhammad.
Thank you, Professor. I remember from the last lecture, you give us a kind of introduction, sorry, about essay. You
Okay.
told us the essay is not like paragraph. It's considered from many paragraphs, not sentence. So
Okay.
the topic in the essay, it's the paragraph topic, not the sentence topic. Sentence is paragraph, and the supporting sentence is another paragraph, is the body of essay, and the concluding is in essay, not just sentence, it's paragraph. That's paragraph move it to another idea, kind of change from idea to another idea. And also you give us kind of advice to write the essay. It's do not copy and paste raised information from anyone. It's because that's dangerous, and that's kind of plagiarism. I
Well
think
done. Good job.
plagiarism. It's mean express meaning the writer like kind of stolen to another to another work for someone
Yeah.
else, or
Without growth.
ideas without quotation, without mention for his name.
Good.
So that's unless it was by quotation or mention for his
Yes.
name. Sorry.
Yes.
So
هاي العملية نسميها credit. تمام
credit,
محمد؟
yes, yes,
Credit. Yes.
exactly, yes, credit, yes,
Good.
a proper credit, yes.
Good.
And you told us how to choose our references, our how to research about information, about the source information, and it should be from the library, But
Yes.
now with the internet, with websites, it's easy to search about search from the internet, because maybe it's that easy than go to the library and search with the old book. It's so difficult maybe, and in our city, in our country, without library maybe. So you give us many 5 or 6 websites about research to choose our references
Yes.
to the topic, and you advise us to choosing our topic to be easy when we search in the Google or in another research website to choose the suitable topic for what we want to search about it.
Good. Good.
Yes, and you told us we can research about many kind of resource, kind of books, chapter from books, and documents.
Good.
I think that yes. Thank you, Professor.
Good, ya Muhammad. Good. Thank you so much for this quick revision about our last session. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Muhammad Flayeh is asking which page, Miss? It is page Muhammad. It says that it's our level of looking at sentences. We are dealing with sentences with more than one single paragraph. Yes. So what's the topic of an essay might be? Yes. What is the topic of an essay? What kind of topic that we can actually write an essay about? It can be description. Describing some kind of topic, clarifying some topic, analyzing, interpretation, yes, arguing about some certain claim, huh? Maybe a literary criticism, maybe an observation, yes, maybe a personal point of view about some certain topic, yes, with academic style, of course. So the subject and the topic of an essay can be verified. Observation, analysis, justifications, clarifications, yes, literary criticism, and so on. Now, how do we arrange these things? In which way? In essay writing, we have three main sections: introduction, body, and conclusion. The introduction is the part of your essay that suggests the essay topic or the thesis statement أو الessay statement. Yes. بما يقابلها بالcomposition writing اللي هي الtopic والcontrolling idea بالtopic sentence. فإذا introduction is about introducing the reader, getting his attention or her attention to your topic and what is exactly you are dealing with within your topic. Moving on to the body. The body consists of 5 to 4 paragraphs. Yes, not more than 5 paragraphs. In this paragraph, this is the most important section within essay writing. Why? Because now you are going to more elaborate, more justify what you are going to deal with, your topic. You are going to elaborate your topic. You are going to give the clues, examples, justifications, causes, and so on. Applications, yes, in case you have a criticism, interpretation, or analysis topic. Moving on to the conclusion. The conclusion is about ending up your essay. What is the final result? Yes. What is the summary of what you mentioned in the top, in the introduction and the body of your essay? So the conclusion is the last paragraph. Okay, it is the conclusion in an essay writing is one paragraph. Yes, and in that paragraph you are going to sum up your argument and end your topic or end your discussion, mentioning again what your thought was and or what your claim was and what is the result, what is your final result. Were you able to handle your topic successfully, yes or not? So understood. الاساي رايتنج تتكون من 3 أجزاء رئيسية: المقدمة والبادي والكونكلوجن، الاستنتاج. الانترودكشن دائما ما انتم تقدمون موضوعكم للقارئ وتكونون محددين، تمام. الانترودكشن بيها جزئين: مقدمة عامة ومن ثم التخصص. الآن راح نشرح لكم عفوا عن الانترودكشن بالتفصيل later on. لكن الانترودكشن صيغة الكتابة إنه تكتبون موضوعكم بشكل عام ومن ثم تتخصصون بالموضوع، تتناولون نقطة معينة من الموضوع بالإطار العام ومن ثم تتخصصون بإطار خاص. بالبادي اللي مكون جزء البادي من 3 قطع 4 قطع يس 5، راح تتكلمون أكثر عن هاي النقطة، مثلا أسباب أو تعطون تعاريف أو تبدون التطبيق.
our opinion maybe.
ممتاز. your opinion yes. مرات احنا نعطي الاوبينيون مالتنا بالكونكلوجن لربما او نبدي نعطي الاوبينيون مالتنا بالانترودكشن ونبدي بالبادي نعطي justification ليش اعتقدنا هذا الاعتقاد الى اخره. زين. الكونكلوجن اللي هو الاستنتاج، الجزء اللي راح تلخص ما تم ذكره، النتائج النهائية، تمام، لموضوعك، الموضوع اللي تم ذكره مسبقا. كل section طلاب each of these sections have its own section. كل واحد من عندهم عنده البارتس مالته. كل باراجراف إن كانت introduction body أو conclusion yes. الانترودكشن بيها general statement مثل ما قلت لكم، تبدون موضوعكم بشكل عام ثم تتخصصون الاساي statement. من ثم البادي اللي بيه 3 أجزاء مثل ما جاي تشوفون، كل جزء وكل قطعة A B C بيها topic sentence، بيها support وبيها concluding sentence، وهكذا مع القطعة B وهكذا مع القطعة C إلى أن نوصل للconclusion اللي هو restating the main point أو تنطي final comment أو final result final finding yes. يعني الإساي شكلها الخارجي راح يكون مرتب بهالطريقة هاي مثل ما تشوفونها أمامكم: introduction body conclusion. قطعة واحدة مكونة من 4 أسطر 5 أسطر تكون introduction وتحتوي على التوبيك مالتكم والثيسيس ستيتمنت، ومن ثم تنتقلون للجستيفيكيشن أو المور elaboration بالبادي. لاحظوا A B C تمام، وبعدين الكونكلوجن اللي هو الفاينل كومنت أو الفاينل ريزولت. واضح؟ يس واضح الهيكلية مال الاساي رايتنج هالشكل هذا. ننتقل للمثال نشوف.
Professor, may I?
Yes يا محمد.
Yes, Professor, thank you. In this essay, I see in the last 4 lines comments.
Yes.
Comments.
هذا
conclusion paragraph.
نعم، هذا مو معنى إنه الكومنتس إنه تكتب الكونكلوجن أو تكتب الكومنتس، تمام؟ لا، هذا إنه الكاتب مخلي لكم إياه للتوضيح فقط. لكن هل نكتب، شكرا لاستفادتك يا محمد، لكن هل نكتب كومنت، هل نكتب كونكلوجن؟ لا، مباشرة هو القارئ راح يفتهم إنه آخر قطعة راح تكون هي الكومنت أو راح تكون الكونكلوجن.
Yes, it's clear. But in this essay, the concluding paragraph, it's from this comment.
Yes, exactly. The last one. هاي الكونكلوجن. يعني أول باراجراف هاي الانترودكشن، شوفونها الوردية مأشرت لكم إياها دائرة وردية. يس
And how about opposing forces affect the long term?
How about
Before this, the paragraph before this paragraph, opposing forces affect the long term.
which paragraph? Number what?
Before the paragraph before comments.
Okay.
It's beginning with the word opposing. Maybe
Yes.
I
Yes.
didn't
This
see
is
it's clear.
this is part of the body. This is the third paragraph within the body section of an essay.
Yes. Thank you, Professor.
Most welcome, Mohammed. Most welcome. Thank you for your questions. Okay, let's read. I'm sorry. Let's read an essay, the first section of an essay, and let us analyze it more. خلينا ناخذ مثال على الانترودكشن هسه بس ونشوف كيف يا ترى الكاتب راح يتناول كتابة الانترودكشن مال الاسم. زين. راح أقرأ لكم القطعة. I will read first and then I need some of you to read it after me. Okay?
Professor, just sorry about interrupted you. You can share the file, please, but didn't see it's clear in the screen. You can share it in the group, please.
Okay, yeah, sure, definitely. Just a second.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna forward group. Okay. Now you have it, yes?
Yes, thank you, Professor. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, most welcome. Now, let me read the paragraph. This is an introduction of an essay. تمام؟ هاي المقدمة، مثال عن المقدمة بكذا essay معينة عنوانها Separating the Sexes Just for the Top Years. Yes? The middle school years, grade 6, 7, and 8, are known to be the top years. These are the years when the different rates of girls' and boys' physical, emotional, and cognitive development are most noticeable. Girls develop ahead of boys in every area, and both suffer. Educators debate whether the separation of boys and girls into two single-sex classes might improve students' academic performance. Single-sex classes were against the law in public schools until several years ago, but now they have become more common. Although some parents هاي اللي بين قوسين اللي جاي يشوفوهم تتذكرون السايتيشن اللي قلت لكم هذا التوثيق اللي هم البونر and Holdsworth. Yes, هذا those I'm sorry السايتيشن مال الكلام المسبق. Although some parents, educators, and several liberties groups continue to oppose single-sex class, there is some evidence that separating boys and girls in middle school produce positive results. Yes, anyone who can read? Naba, yes, go ahead.
Okay. Separating the sexes just for the tough years. The middle school years, grades 6, 7, and 8, are known to be the tough years. These are the years when the different rates of girls and boys' physical, emotional, and cognitive development are most noticeable. Girls develop ahead of boys in every area, and both suffer. Educators debate whether the separation of boys and girls into single-sex classes might improve students' academic performance. Single-sex classes were against the law in public schools until several years ago, but now they have become more common. Although some parents, educators, and civil liberties groups continue to oppose single-sex classes, there is some evidence that separating boys and girls in middle school produce positive results.
Thank you so much, Yanala. Thank you so much. A very good reading skill. So now let's come and analyze this essay introduction. خلينا نجي ونحلل الكاتب وكيف شكل الانترودكشن مال الاساي مالته. اوكي زين، بمن بدأ؟ جاي تلاحظون بدأ بتقديم topic عامة اللي هي separation of the sexes. بدأ يتكلم بشكل عام generally speaks about the separation of the sexes for specific years اللي هم 6 و 7 و 8. Okay, and then he specified his topic. He generally speak about separation, and then the author specified his topic into a single main controlling discussion. Can you figure it out? Can you figure it out?
Can I?
Okay, how about letting you think a little
Okay.
bit? Yes?
Okay.
Think a little bit. The
Okay.
author start generally speaking about the topic اللي هي separation of the sexes, and then the author specified his argument about certain thing. Can you pick up that specific thing that the author is going to elaborate more or to be limited on?
Should I answer or
May I,
let
Professor?
anyone else?
I'm so sorry. Are you thinking or?
No, I am waiting for you to let me, but if anyone can answer, of course, let them.
I know that you know the answer, Yaneva, but
Yeah.
I need the other student to actually think.
Yeah, that's why I'm silent, so let them, okay.
Yes. If I got disappointed, I will inshallah be with you and Muhammad as well. Other student, think. بدأ الكاتب يتكلم بموضوع جدا عام، من ثم راح يتخصص بجزء معين من هالدiscussion هذا اللي كان general. Let me choose. Should I choose? Should I choose someone? I have a lot of good students. Where are you? Why الطلاب الزينين عندكم؟ نعددهم. Hassan, where are you? فاطمة، محمد باسم، محمد علي. Where are you? مريم، مسلم، مصطفى، منتظر. نبأ حازم. يقين. Think. Okay. Back to you يا نبأ. Yes.
بس ردت أعرف يعني تتردين مين بدأ يتخصص بالموضوع؟
Yes, I need that specific statement.
يعني من كلمة أورثو بدأ يتخصص؟
Okay, when بالضبط specifically where? Yes, you're right. You're right يا يقين. But you need more work about that. Okay, that's right. Yes? Yeah, thank you so much, Yaqeen. You are so close to the right answer. Yes, Naba.
شكرا.
Yes, Naba. Naba
Me?
Mohammed.
Okay, yes. I think it starts when he said educators debate whether the separation of boys and girls into single-sex classes might improve students' academic performance. He specified that the separation will be useful for their academic, for their education. From that, I think.
Which
Until
means, ya Naba, did he
uh,
directly say that? Did he
no,
directly
no,
state that?
no.
Yes, there is some statement in which the author directly states that.
Directly.
Mm-hmm.
I think separating boys and girls in middle school predicts positive results. Separating boys and
Okay.
girls in medical school produce positive
Yes, exactly. The
Exactly.
results.
last sentence. Yes.
Exactly. Yes. That's what the reader is going to believe that the author is going to elaborate more about. Yes. How this separation, the sex separation, is going to produce a positive result. That is the specific topic. Huh? That is the specific thing with the general topic that the author introduced. Okay. واضح؟ فسي الأوثر بدأ بشكل عام والآن تخصص. ما حكالنا عن السيبريشن. ها لاحظوا العنوان شنو؟ separating of the sexes. ما راح يتكلم عن separation of the sexes in general, but how the separation of the sexes will produce a positive effect. Now, the reader is going to expect some justification. Why? How? Yes? واضح؟ فهاي
واضح.
الأخير
Exactly.
هاي الأخير نسميها الثيسز statement بالintroduction. تمام؟ تعودنا شو نشوف بالقطعة الوحدة conclusion. هسه شنو صار عندنا؟ thesis statement. conclusion نعم، لكن thesis statement مقدمة. يعني البودي راح يحكي عن شنو؟ راح يحكي عن الكونكلوجن، راح يحكي عن الثيسيس ستيتمنت اللي ظهرت لنا بالintroduction. هذا اللي راح نتوقعه بالبودي. More elaboration about the thesis statement. How, why the separation of boys and girls will produce a positive result in high school or in the middle school. Yes, واضح. So هاي نسميها thesis statement. عندما نكون specific introduction، تمام، اللي هي general statement، واللي drag our attention to gradually to the thesis statement اللي هي consist of the main idea of an essay اللي هو positive how the separation of the sexes will produce a positive effect or a positive result in middle school. تمام؟ زين. لو نجي على التايبس of الانترودكشن. تمام؟ عندنا بالessay writing two type of introduction. The first one is known as the funnel introduction, والsecond type or اللي نسميه الattention getting introduction. تمام؟ أو نسميهم الهوكر. ها جاية من الهوك. تعرفون شنو معنى الهوك؟ Yes. Are we going
الهاك
يعني
الخطاب بالضبط.
exactly. هاي نسميها الاتنشن جيتر انترودكشن او نسميها الهوكر. ها اللي هي ليش سميناها الهوكر؟ Because are we going to go for some fishing? Of course not. But we are now hunting the reader attention. That's why we call it the hawk. We are grab the reader attention with the specific techniques إن شاء الله راح نعرفها بعدين. أوكي زين خلينا نبدي نعرف لكم الفانل introduction. شنو الفانل؟ What does funnel mean؟ ليش يسمونها funnel introduction؟
قناة ست تعرفون؟
funnel.
القناة يعني
Good.
محقان.
Good. أحسنت يا مصطفى. Good job. So ليش نسميها funnel introduction؟ Because the author start his writing from a wide sense and then narrowing it down. That means the topic is wide at the top and narrow at the bottom, as we saw in the previous paragraph.
like the vicar of funnel.
Like the funnel,
Yes.
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 Like the shape of the funnel, yes. He widely, generally speak about the topic, introduces the topic, and then the author start to gradually narrow it down to the thesis statement, as we previously saw in our paragraph. مثل ما لاحظنا بالباراجراف الثاني. ممكن نشبه لكم إياها أيضا إذا فاتحين الكاميرا مثلا وجاي يسوون زوم أو فوكس على فد بيكتشر معينة من ضمن مجموعة من الكونتكست الباك جراوند، لكن أنتم جاي تحددون الكاميرا لينز على هذا السبيسيفيك thing. Yes, there are a lot of things in the background of your photo, of your picture that you are going to take. لكن you are focusing your camera lens on a specific thing between these stuff, between that background. Yes, هاي نسميها احنا foregrounding. تمام. Foregrounding يعني bringing a specific thing into the surface. Yes, foregrounding. زين واضح؟ مثل المثال اللي شفناه قبل شوية، كان الكاتب يستخدم مقدمة الفانل introduction من نوع الفانل. زين. He widely speaks about sexes separation and then he narrow it down. He comes to the bottom of the introduction and focus his camera lens foreground the result, the positive result, which can comes from boys and girls separation in middle school. واضح؟ زين. How about the attention getting introduction؟ زين كيف نتعامل مع هاي المقدمة؟ أما عن طريق questioning، yes، نطرح سؤال بالمقدمة. فالreaders they will actually you will grab readers' attention to a certain question and make him or make them eager to know its answer, to continue reading in order to know the answer. A very interested question. Bad. Telling a dramatic or funny story. From the first beginning, we drag the reader attention through dramatic or funny facts or stories. Yes, maybe the technique of surprising, amusement. نستخدم وسيلة الamusement. تمام.
Or strange, maybe strange.
Exactly. نعطيهم فد شيء كلش weird و unfamiliar. تمام. نعطيهم facts مثلا، نعطيهم statistic I'm sorry، نعطيهم historical background about some certain topic. تمام. فنبديها
Something new. Something new, strange, didn't have before. Yes.
Exactly. Unfamiliar, unusual to know. تمام. breaking some norms of a certain topic. ممكن تكون الهوك اللي انتم تستخدمونها حتى تصيدون القراء. اوكي، فعندنا follow introduction و attention getting introduction. خلينا ناخذ أمثلة، تمام، وخلينا نكتشف if you can figure out what kind of introduction the author is using. Okay, let's go. I have a few paragraphs, 4 paragraphs, and I need you to identify the kind of introduction and also working on the general statement as well as the thesis statement. Okay, I'm going to read the paragraph my own, and then I will let you have the chance to read it yourself. One day, a few miles off the southern coast of Iceland, the crew of a fishing boat notes a smoke on the horizon. Thinking that another fishing boat was on fire, they went to investigate. When they got closer, they discovered that the smoke was not from a boat on fire. Rather, it was from an undersea volcano about to erupt. The next day, ash, cinders, and Bummock were blown 1,000 feet into the air. What's going on? What's going on, Muhammad? Your phone is ringing.
Not me, Professor. Not me, Professor.
No, not you. Of course not you. Muhammad Faisal. Yes?
Sorry.
محمد فيصل موبايلك جاي يدق. ليش ما ترد يا محمد؟ Okay, make sure to close your mic next time, student. The next day, Ash, Tenders, and Bummock were blown 100 feet into the air. The fishermen had witnessed a rare event, the violent birth of an island. The volcano continued to erupt for about 4 years, eventually creating an island about 1 square mile in an area and 1,560 feet in height. The birth of Sustre, as the island is named, offered a scientist an extraordinary opportunity to learn how life takes hold on a sterile landmass. Okay, now, what kind of introductory is it? Now, read it first. Let us read it for a second time, yes, so we can identify what kind of introduction is it. Yes, anyone who wants to read? Someone else? Someone else to volunteer? Mariam, yes, go ahead.
One day, a few miles off the southern coast of Iceland, the crew of fishing boat noticed some smoke on the horizon. On the horizon, thinking that another fishing boat was on fire. They want to investigate. When they got closer, they discovered that the smoke was not from a boat on fire. Rather, it was from an undersea volcano about to erupt.
Yes.
The next day,
Ash. Yes, Ash.
بس أستاذ الكلمة اللي بعدها بداية اس لو قبل.
Yes,
cinders. لحظة وصلت له. The next day, cinders and Pumice were
Pumice.
billion thousand feet into their ire. The fishermen had witnessed a rare event: the violent breath of an island.
Volcano.
The volcano
Do you know what
contained
volcano means? Generally asking. Volcano.
بركان.
البركان.
Yes.
Yeah.
volcano.
Good. Good. Well done. Yes, Mariam. Continue, please.
Just a minute. Yes. The volcano continued to erupt for about 4 years, eventually creating an island about one
Island.
square
The
island,
Aztec Island.
one square mile in area and 50 high
An
fort.
area and an area
لا
and
وصلت لا الأستاذة area and 40 height
100
50 116 feet in huge. The
in
birth
height.
of in height. The birth of Certesi as the island is named for 60
Scientist.
scientists
Scientist. Yes.
scientists and extraordinary
Ordinary.
opportunity to learn how life takes hold on central line
Land.
land
Landmass.
landmass.
Well
sorry
done. Good
about
job. Good job.
sorry about my read بس شوي الكتاب لأن بالميس مو كل الأحرف جاي تطلع واضحة عندي.
It's okay, Mariam. Thank you so much. It was a great. It was a great. You were great. Thank you so much for your reading.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, let us identify Muntabar. Yes. Do you wanna? I'm sorry. Do you wanna participate?
Yes.
Yes. Now, can
May
you?
I read?
Do you wanna read? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Yes. Go ahead. Read it.
One day, a few miles off the southern coast of Iceland, the crew of a fishing boat noticed smoke on the horizon. Thinking that another fishing boat was on fire, they would they went to investigate. When they got closer, they discovered that the smoke was not from a boat on fire. Rather, it was from undersea volcano about to erupt. The next day, ash, cinders, and pumice were blown 1,000 feet into the air. The fishermen had witnessed a rare event, the violent birth of an island. The volcano continued to erupt for about 4 years, eventually creating an island about 1 square mile in area and 560 feet in height. The birth of Surtsey, as the island is named, offered scientists an extraordinary opportunity to learn how life takes hold on sterile landmass.
Well done, Muntabar. Thank you so much. Good job. Now,
Thank
what
you.
kind of paragraph is it, student? Can you identify?
Scientific?
Okay, if you know, Muntabar, what kind of introductory? I'm sorry, is it?
You need the kind of it or what?
Yes, the kind of it. Is it a funnel introduction or getting or attention getting introduction?
I think the first one because it's
Why,
scientific.
why is that? Yes, can you justify, Muntabar?
Because he started by say one day and then he followed by the island and line by line he start to explain.
Okay. Okay. Anyone who agrees or disagrees with Muntabar? Thank you
May
so
I?
much, Muntabar. Thank you so much. Yes, Muhammad.
Thank you, Professor.
Yes, yes. I agree with Muntarar with his answer, but maybe he didn't explain it It's correct answer, but why? Because the author beginning with drama to attention the reader.
Mhm. So it is attention getting introduction.
Attention getting because beginning with drama in the first lines.
I see. Yes.
Yes.
Good. Good. Thank you so much. So can you identify the thesis statement? Where is the thesis statement? وين الثيسيس statement بالintroduction هاي؟ What is our topic? Is it about a volcano? Is it about volcano?
May I?
Okay, Muhammad, yes.
Maybe in my opinion, our paragraph in the last line. How
And
to in the last line maybe how to scientists to know to learn about how opportunity to learn about the Iceland, you know, maybe in the last line the topic in the last line, but
I
all
agree
this
with Ahmed.
all these lines in the beginning it's kind of tension of reader, sorry.
okay, okay. Good. Thank you so much, Muhammad. Let's see others' opinion. Yes? Muntabar? Do you agree, disagree with Muhammad?
Yes,
Professor?
Professor. I think it will attention drama also.
Well, it is. We already identify. It's already attention-getting introduction. But where's the thesis statement? That's my question. I'm sorry. What is our general topic, and what is our thesis statement?
I think it was from undersea volcano about to report
Okay.
May I?
because of the volcano.
Okay. So the general topic is about a volcano.
Yes, and how the island reformation after the volcano.
Okay. Yes. Somehow close. Yes, Muntabar. Thank you so much.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Yes. Fatma, do you want to say something?
Well, Professor, unfortunately, I didn't hear most. Can say all the lecture because my bad connection. But I want to know where you're at, because I didn't
Uh,
hear anything. But now I hear clear.
okay. Okay. I'll repeat my question. Now,
Yes.
I first asked you to identify the type of introduction, and it turned out it is attention getting introduction. And then I re-ask you about what is the general statement of the introduction and what is the thesis statement within our introduction.
In this passage, Professor, in this
Yes,
paragraph.
yes.
Okay, I just need to clear it for a second. Can I?
Think about it. Thinking about it, yeah.
Yes,
Fatma, yes, you
Professor, I
can.
will.
Yes, Naba, yes, you want
Yes.
to say something? Yes.
I think the thesis statement is learn how life takes hold on a sterile land's mass. All the introduction from the volcano to the island is all to tell us how the life will go on such an island that had been produced from a volcano.
Good. So the birth of this island
So,
اللي هي سميناها شنو هو؟ Circe. Circe
Ceci.
Island. تمام.
But
Yes.
Professor,
How this island was formulated.
Professor, may I?
Yes, Muhammad, or created.
Not in general. How life takes, not in general, by point of view of scientists. This paragraph,
Sci-
yes, this
we
essay
are not.
focus on point of view of scientists, not in
Yes.
general how to
No.
life, you know.
Yes, I understood. You are 100% correct, yeah, Muhammad. But we were actually speaking about the general topic. The general topic is about, as Naba said, the creating, how this island has been created from the eruption of a certain volcano. Yes?
Yes, exactly, Professor. Exactly.
Okay. And now we are going to be more specified. What is our specification, Yanaba?
How life takes hold on a stereo landmass on the land that been created from the volcano.
Exactly. The how the scientists offered an extraordinary opportunity to learn how life take hold on this Surtsey island. So how things is going on in this landmass island. Okay, now this is the uh, thesis statement, or an essay statement.
Can I
Voila.
say something to
Uh,
Professor?
And now I need your point of view, Fatma, in another paragraph. Yes, we will see another paragraph. Tamam?
Yes, yes, Professor.
Let's do more practice.
can I ask just one thing?
Yes,
This
yes, yes.
this paragraph, is it called a research paragraph? Um, the type of the essay, is it a
Mhm.
research paragraph according to scientific information,
Yes,
right?
yes. It is based on fact. It is not
On
about
facts.
personal point of view. Exactly.
So, it is called academic or research, academic information, or what's called?
Definitely,
Um,
definitely, it is an academic, factual research because this,
research.
yes, because well, an essay is a research. Tamam? You have to search about fact to find out how life is going on that island. Yes, so this island
Yes,
is exists. It is not about mere point of view, personal point of view, or mere imagination. Yes, it is
yes.
exist, and it is exist because of the eruption of that volcano. So it is scientific and it is academic based on factual basis.
Yeah, thank you. Clear.
Yes. Okay. Now let me read you another uh, example, another paragraph, and let's see if we can identify the type of I'm sorry, introduction. Moving to a new country can be exciting, even exhilarating experience. In a new environment, you somehow feel more alive. Seeing a new sight, eating a new food, hearing the foreign sound of a new language, and feeling a different climate against your skin stimulate your sense as never before. Soon, however, this sensory bombardment becomes sensory overload. Suddenly, a new experience seems stressful rather than stimulating, and delight turns into discomfort. This is the phenomenon known as cultural shock. Cultural shock is more than jet lag or homesickness, and it affects nearly everyone who enters a new culture: tourists, business travelers, diplomats, and students alike. Although not everyone experiences cultural shock in exactly the same way, many experts agree that it has roughly five stages. Now, can you give it a try and read it yourself? New faces. I need a new faces. Okay, Fatma, do you want to read?
Yes, Professor. I can try.
Okay, go ahead.
Mo- Moving to new country can be exciting, even excite, exciting,
Exhilarating.
exhilarating experience in a new environment. You somehow feel more alive, seeing a new science, eating new food, hearing the foreign sounds of a new language, and feeling a different climate against your skin. Uh, simply, simplified your scenes as
Stimulate in a sense.
stimulate your
Stimulate.
scenes.
Do you know what stimulate means?
No, no.
Stimulation?
May I?
Of course, yes.
ست معناها يحفز.
Exactly. Well done. Good job.
Stimulate,
Nikki. Yes.
stimulate. Okay. Your scenes as never before. Soon, however, this uh, senior sensory
Yes. Sensory.
sensory compartment
Yes.
become
Complement.
compartment become sensory overload. Suddenly, a new experience seems stressful rather than uh, stimulating and
Stimulating. Yes.
stimulating and delight
Delight.
turns into discomfort. This is the uh, phenomenon known as
Phenomenon.
phenomenon known as culture shock.
Yes.
Culture shock is more than
Jet lag.
get lag or heuristic and
Homesickness. Homesickness.
homesick.
Yes. Do you know what
And
homesickness means?
الثاني أعتقد when someone is staying home and feel loneliness and sick, just like the depression.
Okay. Okay. And the
May
other
I?
suggestion?
May I, Professor? May I?
May I?
Let me see Mustafa. Okay.
May
Mustafa.
I?
Tell Muhammad.
When someone out of his home or out of his country, he wants to back to his home. I
Okay.
think he
Good.
get out of his home. Yes.
Longing. Yes.
With
Longing
sadness.
for.
Not just
Longing
one back,
for
suffering,
home.
suffering from a new
Yes.
life. Yes.
Exactly. That's
لا بس يعني يحب العودة للوطن مو ما يعاني من
exactly
شيء بس يحب يقدر يرجع
يا
للوطن.
محمد. هو longing. ها لذلك استخدمت مصطلح longing. Longing means that the strong need, huh? The painful need to go back to your country. Yes? Like you're missing your country too much that you cannot stay away
When it was
from
too
home
much, when it was too much, it's a kind of suffering, you know.
Suffering, but it's tolerable. Yes? You can
Yes.
tolerate it. You can
Yes.
tolerate it, but at the same time, like for example, when you are going to, for example, to some kind of a study outside Iraq, yes, you
Yes.
have that academic study, for example, a scholarship outside Iraq, but at the same time you feel that you are a homesick. That means you long to go back, but you can't because of your the case that you are actually a student. Yes,
Yes.
you cannot
Some
give up. You can let.
sometimes it's kind of patient. In many cases, that's lead to suicide. Sorry, in many cases,
Homesickness.
when develop this patient, yes.
Homesickness might lead to suicide.
Yes, not all, most of this patients, you know, just the develop of this
Yes,
homesickness.
maybe the person, the
When he
individual
shocked
feels
a
sad
culture
or
and shocked a new
depressed.
community and shocked and suffering, you know.
Yes. So he or they might be feel depressed or sad. And they long to go back to their country, but they actually can because of specific circumstances.
He
That
cannot back to his home.
yes, yes, exactly. Yes,
And it
yes,
and it
Fatima. Sorry for interruption. Yes,
it's
do
okay.
continue.
It's okay, Professor. And it affects nearly everyone who enters a new culture. Uh, trusted business,
Tourist,
tourist
tourist.
business,
Yes, yeah.
tourist businesses, travel,
Traveling.
deployment, deployments, and
Yes.
studies like allow. Not everyone experiences culture shock in exactly the same way. Many experts agree that it has regularly 5 case.
Well done, Fatima. Thank you so much. Good job. Good reading.
Thank you,
So,
Professor.
now, what kind of introductory is it?
Can I?
Um, okay, Fatima, yes.
Let's talk about when someone tries to change his place and or his country. It's a really big change and big decision,
Mhm.
and what the things he will face in the new world, in the new country, how the emotions he will gonna feel, and
Okay.
the way he will gonna live, or the cultures, and how the world and a new environment. This talk, how you wanna make this way as a student, or have a work, or you are go to tourist, you will feel
Mhm.
this group of experiments or emotions, however
Yeah.
it takes. But this is how about the traveling and moving? That's in general.
Yes. So, good, Fatma. So it's about traveling, okay, to another country. Yes.
Yes, yes,
Now,
Professor.
what kind of introduction is it? Is it a funnel introduction or attention-getting introduction?
To start from the first sense, it starts with moving to new country. So it's about moving.
No, I mean, were you with us, ya Fatma? We have said that introduction is of two types.
I
Technique.
I
You
I,
mean the
I didn't
technique?
hear. I didn't hear most of the lecture. Unfortunately, I have to back for the recording if
Oh,
Muhammad Ali made it.
hopefully he did. Yes,
Yes,
Muhammad Salah. Thank you
Yes,
so much,
professor.
Fatma. Thank you so much.
It's kind, professor. It's kind of mixed technique between the drama and funny, or drama and exciting story.
Where is the excitement exactly?
You know, it's kind of when we go to the new country, can be exciting, and you sometimes feel more live, new community, new environments. It's
Okay,
maybe
so
it's kind of drama.
he
Yes,
positively, there are actually a positive
yes,
statement. Yes,
yes,
there is a
yes,
positive statement.
yes.
Well, did the author keep this positivity to the last sentence
Yes,
or?
make the reader exciting for to keep going, to keep read the paragraph.
Okay, okay, I got your point, ya Muhammad. But did he go along with positivity or did he
No,
No, he changed
debate?
No,
no.
Professor.
in the middle of paragraph. He changed to the homesickness.
Exactly.
To the topic of paragraph. The topic of
Exactly.
this
That's
paragraph is
me. Yes,
homesickness.
that's me. What kind of introduction is it? Which means
Maybe tragedy.
tragedy. No, الانترودكشن قلنا اما تكون funnel introduction او تكون attention getting introduction. هسه هاي شنو؟ funnel introduction لو attention getting introduction.
May I?
It's funnel introduction,
No, I think it's
Okay,
attention. Attention, Greg.
attention.
but it's also
Mhm.
kind of funnel.
Then عندنا historical
Because
background.
yes,
أسألكم. Do we have a historical background?
No,
No.
there is no.
Do we have a shocking, unfamiliar information?
no,
No.
no,
also
Do
no,
we
Professor.
have
no.
questioning?
Ordinary
No.
information.
Yes, just information
Just a general
and experiment.
information,
Yes,
Yes, and
which
experiments.
means no, which means it is a funnel
yes,
introduction.
exactly. That's
Yes,
what I said. I said
it
it's
is.
funnel. Yes,
It is a funnel introduction.
yes,
Now, generally starting, it's speaking about the traveling, yes,
yes,
and then narrow it down gradually, going to
yes,
the bottom of the funnel, and introduce the specific or the thesis
yes.
statement اللي هي الcultural shock. Yes,
Yes, it's kind of wide information and narrow, and in the middle of paragraphs, narrow, specific.
good. So, what is more specific about the cultural shock? what is more specific, that what are we expecting to read in the body of our essay?
Can you repeat the question, Professor?
Okay. Now, the topic which has been narrowed down is about cultural shock. Yes? What
Yes.
exactly in cultural shock? What are we going to expect the author to write about the cultural shock in his body of his essay?
I think, Professor, the shock about in many things, the traditional, the lifestyle,
Okay.
just
That's
like the food, the like
see?
the different food, the different language.
Okay. Okay, Fatma, might be. Thank you so much. Yes, Nava?
He explained that not everyone in exactly the same way the experience culture shock in the same way. Many experts agree إن خبراء اتفقوا that it has roughly 5 stages.
Well done.
إنه 5 stages راح يقدم لنا
Okay.
فتقريبا خلينا نقول 5 paragraphs in this introduction.
Exactly. Well done. Good job. Good job. So we are going to expect the reader to write about these 5 roughly stages of the cultural shock. Tamam? So we are expecting 5 paragraphs, because each paragraph represents a certain stage of the cultural shock. Clear? Understood?
Yes, clear, Professor, clear.
Quite clear.
Good. Now you have 2 other paragraphs. I want you to read it yourself and tell me next lecture what kind of introduction is it, and what is the general topic, and where is the thesis statement. Now, this is how you should write an introduction of your essay. You have to pick up the kind of introductory you want. Would it be a funnel introduction, or attention-getting introduction, and then you are going to speak to generally speak about. Yes.
Attention by questions.
No, I mean how you would write an introduction. Yes, I'm repeating. I'm repeating
I
how
thought
would
you
you
asked.
write a
Sorry.
good introduction.
Sorry, I thought you asked us.
Yes. So the way of writing a good introduction is first to identify what kind of introduction you want it to be. Is it a funnel introduction, or is it an attention-getting introduction? And then you are going to widely speak about your topic, and then you are going to narrow it down. That is to say, to be specific about certain thing to discuss within the general topic you already introduced.
You ask, Professor?
Yes?
You ask? I understand you ask now, but...
No. كنت أذكر أنه لكتابة المقدمة الجيدة يا طلاب لازم بالبداية تحددون شنو نوع المقدمة. هل تريدون تكتبون مقدمة عن الفانل أو نوع getting attention؟ بعد ما تحددون نوع المقدمة مالتكم تبدون بالكتابة. تبدون بشكل عام، تتكلمون بشكل عام عن الموضوع كأنما جاي تقدمون تمهدون للشيء المخصص. تمام؟ من ثم آخر أسطر تذكرون الثيسيس ستيتمنت، معناها أنه تقولون للقارئ أنا راح أتحدد بهذا الإطار بكذا نقطة بالضبط. يعني توقع أنت القارئ راح تشوف أني بالأجزاء الجاية من الإساي مالتي راح أتكلم عن هذه النقطة بالتحديد.
Make funnel, kind of funnel.
مو شرط، ربما تكون attention getting.
Yes, maybe.
خلوا بالكم طلاب الاتنشن getting هم بيها introduction هم بيها general
Yes.
information وهم بيها thesis statement للنوعين. تمام للنوعين.
Yes.
لكن الاختلاف بالستايل. تمام الاختلاف
تكنيك يختلف.
yes. اوكي سو التحضير مالتكم الجاي ان شاء الله راح يكون عباره عن قطعتين موجودات، القطعه الثالثه والقطعه الرابعه. راح تقرون اياهن وتشوفون شنو نوع الانترودكشن، ومن ثم تحددون التوبيك، ومن ثم تحددون الجنرال ستيتمنت، وتحددون الثيسيس ستيتمنت. إن شاء الله أيضا بالمحاضرة الجاية راح نتكلم عن كيفية بناء البادي مال الإسي مالتكم، وأيضا نرجع ونذكر لكم إن شاء الله الأخطاء اللي يرتكبها القراء بتحديد الستيتمنت، الثيسيس ستيتمنت. تمام المشاكل اللي ممكن تواجه بعض من عندكم بتحديد الثيسيس ستيتمنت، حتى إن شاء الله من ثم ننتقل للكونكلوجن وتبدون براكتسين تكتبون. تذكروا دائما تذكروا قواعد البنكتويشن، دائما تذكروا قواعد الجرامر، تنوع الجمل. تمام احنا هاي المرحلة تخطيناها، لكن ما زال نحافظ عليها بكتابة الإساي رايتنج as well. Okay. واضح؟ Do you have any question?
Clear, Professor. But if you can send the file before the next lecture to be ready for it.
It's already there. That we don't.
Not this. Then about the next lecture.
How about giving you the pages of your book?
Okay. Great. Okay.
Let me see.